Hey, what's up, guys? It's Mr. Lee Gamer here, and I'm actually going to be doing a new thing on my channel, just to give people a heads up or some guns to get. I know this is kind of weird why I'm by the gunsmith, but the gunsmith actually has some pretty good guns to get from Armsday, and I was surprised on how good some of these guns are. So I actually ordered some of these guns, and of course I'm going to be switching back and forth to show you the guns. But we got the Zarenia D, I believe that's how it's called. I was looking at all this stuff, or I was actually looking at these weapons beforehand to see which one had a better role. It seems like if you're going for a PvE weapon, the one all the way on the left would be the best one, just simply because it has high caliber rounds and glass half full, which is probably one of the better roles for a PvE. But of course, and it also has danger close. But I feel like there's other guns better for PvE than this one, so I'm not really going to go for a PvE gun. I think I'm going to go for more of a PvP, which let's see what this one is. It has partial refund, chance to return a portion of the magazine after an assist, rangefinder, aiming this weapon. I actually like that perk on there. High caliber rounds, and then small bore, which is pretty good. Let's check out the other one. Let's check out the one on the right. It has danger close, feeding frenzy. It has snapshot, and it has rifled barrel. I think what I'm actually going to go with is the one in the middle for PvP. It seems like this one's not really that good. If you're going for PvE, make sure you go for the one on the left. If you're going for PvP, make sure you go for the one in the middle. Of course, every time the guns pop up, the roles might be different. But for this role, I'm going to go for the middle one just for PvP. And then next we have the Ceros PDX41. I actually think I might go for a PvE one if there is one. Let's check the rolls real quick. We got this. Ooh, that one actually has a good sight. The 28 or the SPO 28 is actually a pretty good sight, I heard. Cereal's hollow sight improves target acquisition. Pretty good. Threat evaluation highly. Enemy gardens change supers powerful. Actually, this one seems like a good PvP sight as well. You get this 19. Let's see, Hammer Forge, increased range, casket, mag, which I don't really care for, but I might go for Hammer Forge if I was going for PvP maybe. Unflinching seems pretty good as well, especially when you're under fire. And then it has Rifled Barrel, which actually increases the range quite a bit. Slows down the reload just a tad bit, but it seems like a pretty good roll. Kind of almost balances everything out. And then you have Snapshot, which is pretty good, but I might go for Rifled Barrel. But let's check the other two. I want to go for PvE version of this gun, but we'll see what kind of rolls are. We got the 19, the 26, and the 41. So the only one that's different is this one right here, the 26, which I'm really not interested in. We got Oiled Frame, which is faster reload, reduced range, which I'm not really interested in. For the stock, Rangefinder, once again, it's a good perk. And then Rifled Barrel. I don't know. I kind of want that more stability on there, and the reload. I don't know. The one on the left looks a lot better for PvP than the one in the middle. But let's check this one out real quick. So you got perfect balance. This weapon has extremely low recoil. Gain bonus accuracy while crouched. Take a knee. That doesn't really sound too good. Then you got snapshot and then reinforced barrel. So I think the one I'm gonna go for, even though I like this perfect balance to grant bonus ability, I think I'm actually gonna go with the one on the left simply because it has hammer forged. And also inflicting, which will help out a lot, and then also rifled barrel, which increases the range to a pretty significant point, so that'd be really good. So I think I'm gonna go for the one on the left, the Ceros. So the next gun is the Commodic. I don't even know how to pronounce it. I'm just gonna say the HC4. Okay, so the next gun on the list is HC4. Sadly, since I don't really level the gunsmith too much, I'm not rank 3, so I don't have any more options, which I actually might do. So if you guys are interested in this, make sure you level up your gunsmith because it definitely gives you more options, which is really good. So let's go with the first one. Let's see what it has. It has Mulligan, which missing a shot has a chance to return ammo directly to the magazine, which is pretty good. Snapshot, that's good. Brace frame, oh my god. I know the only downside to this is, a penalty to the magazine, but since the magazine is 9, so I'm think it might bring it down to maybe 6, maybe 7. But the stability, I believe, is maxed out with this on, so that means that this gun is almost has no kind of no kind of kick to it at all, which is definitely a good one. Triple tap, rapidly landing precision hits with this returns 1 round to the magazine, which will definitely help out a lot. And then danger close will also be pretty good. I actually really like the brace frame on here, and I think mulligan, you know, with the reduced magazine and also you know, triple tap and mulligan, returning ammo to the clip will definitely help out a lot as well. But let's check out the second one real quick before we make our decision, because I'm kind of leaning to the first one. So we got mulligan again, snapshot, and then injection mold, which I'm not really interested in because it reduces the range. It makes the range almost non-existing, so I don't think I like that. And then underdog, this weapon gets boost to range. Handling when life is or health is low, which is not really a good perk at all that much. And then you also have rescue mag, chance to refill this weapons magazine when critically wounded. It doesn't sound really, that doesn't sound too helpful at all. So I'm definitely gonna go with the first one. Definitely has some good stuff that I'm interested in, so I'm gonna go for that one. Then we have the Tamar D. So let's see what the Tamar D has. Take a knee, not really good perk. Who's next? A kill with the final round of the magazine increases reload speed. Okay, that's cool. High caliber, I think, is probably the only thing I like about this. And then also the appended magazine is pretty decent, but I prefer high caliber rounds just to stagger people. And the ADT Raptor is definitely a good sight because it highlights enemies with low health, which is always helpful to make sure you get 100% kill with this when you hit somebody. Let's see what else we have. Let's go to number 2. This one has wait, hold on. Let's check. Oh, this one has the ATD Raptor side as well, which is pretty good. And then it has an ATA Scout, which is low zoom, which is definitely good, especially with the update that just happened. Unflinching, definitely good for PvP. Spray and play, definitely a good thing again. You know, I'm not going to say I'm a really good sniper. I mean, I hit most of my shots, but there's been a few times where I missed, so spray and play will definitely help out a lot. High caliber rounds, which is another good perk. Basically the same thing. So I think I'm going to go with number 2 on this because it seems like it has way better perks than number 1. So I'm going to pick this up. Now let's go into the weapons and see what we want to get. We got the Zerenia D. Once again, I might place one down for that. The Ceros Disc 43, which actually is pretty good from what I've heard for PvP. So I might pick this up, and also for PvE, if you get a decent roll on this, it could be pretty helpful as well. The Tunella SR4 is almost like the Cositis or the Hungry, so I'm definitely going to pick this up as well, simply because I might get a pretty decent roll on the Tunella as well. And if it has a better, higher magazine than the Cositis, then I definitely would like to get that as well. You got the Lloyd Millie, or I don't even know how to pronounce that word, D, and then you also have the, oh my god, these names. You got the sniper rifle as well, which I'm actually thinking about picking up. I know I picked up the Zerenia D, but I'm going to pick that up again just for the fun of it. Actually, yeah, I'm going to pick it up for the fun of it as well. I picked up the other 3 on my other characters, so I think I'm good. But those are the recommendations I have for this week to pick up. And if you have those, if you already order those guns, you want to know what good perks, you have them now on screen. I believe it's the same for everybody. For that, but that's what the Arms Day has, and of course I'll be making these every Wednesday when Arms Day comes around, so I can give you guys recommendations on guns, because the weapons from the gunsmith are actually surprisingly really good. I know that my Cositis that I got from here is probably one of my best PvE guns I have played with so far. But I hope you guys enjoy this, and I hope to catch you guys in future videos.